Hi there, Libra. How are you today? I'm so glad that you've joined me. This is Yetta Pearl, and this is your angel message for September 6th through 12th of 2021. September. So finally, the day of, or pardon me, the month of changing leaf colors and pumpkins and fall and crisp and pumpkin spice, everything. Finally, it has got here. It is officially the month of fall. So, awesome. Okay, so let's see here. We have, because this is a general reading, some portions of this may not feel like they resonate so much with you. Totally fine. Just leave that for somebody else. It is a big group of you Libras who are, available to watch this. And so all of your guardian angels are here as a collective group. And so they provide the answers, the messages that apply to most of you. But because that's how it is, because it's a group reading, then maybe not all parts quite apply to you. So no worries. Okay, so just one more. There we go. And so let's see what it is. Okay, this looks really awesome. Looks really awesome. The Angel of Peace. The Angel of Peace. I bring you new tranquility and a smoother road ahead. So, things that have been a little bit rocky, things that feel like, it feels like it's been a while, that there's something going on that you're kind of, I'm not sure if it's you struggling with it or just that it hasn't been as smooth as you wanted it to, maybe not quite as prosperous as you wanted it to be, but it feels like going forward is much, much bigger, better, smoother, easier, like things like that. It feels like that's been kind of ramping up for a little while, like it's a while ago that things were not so smooth. It's been better since then, but now it's even more better is how it feels. And it feels good, like there's no resistance to this. There's no struggle associated with it. It's just it just gets better. Yeah, it feels really nice. It feels easy. Yeah, feels really easy. And so they're saying, there's still stuff to do. There's always tasks to do. And good thing, like thankfully there are, because what else would you do, right? But so those things are going to feel natural. They're going to feel easy. They're going to feel like it's what you should be doing, right? So that's awesome. Healer. Every single person is a healer. Every person who does any inner work at all to progress yourself, to learn something from what's going on around you or from what you've been experiencing within your own world, or, every time you grow, every time you learn, every time you clear something that's old, you are a healer. Some of you also are healer assistants for other people so that other people can be healers. Right? Do you get that? The healer is the person who's healing themselves. Nobody can heal anybody else. So, a lot of people do call themselves a healer. I myself have definitely done that. More because that's what people tend to understand rather than because it was accurate. And so definitely you can go ahead and call yourself a healer, but be aware that the healer is the person who is working on themselves. Anybody who is actually, within a healing art or something like that, like that you do energy healing or you do card readings or you, sorry, my hair is just driving me nuts. I will have to go and get it cut. Anyway, if you are working with other people to assist them with their healing, then you know, you can only take your clients, your people, as far as you've been yourself, right? So if you're not doing your work, you will not be effective for assisting other people. That's how that works. So it feels very much like you've been doing your work. Say it out loud, you know, some of it anyway, you know, some parts of it feel a little vulnerable and whatever else. And it, you know, it feels like you're willing to talk about a lot of things, but your deeper innermost stuff, you're usually reluctant to share that. You don't say too much, or, you know, you say it in a way that makes it appear unimportant or things like that. So try and share that. Whatever you're healing within yourself, try and share that with somebody in a way that they understand how deep that is for you, and see what happens. Okay. And so you will know in the morning. Yeah, you will know in the morning. So this is about that deep inner healing and about how that's received by other people, by somebody else. This is also something else. This is something that you've been thinking about for quite a while. Now, I'm wondering, see how this resonates, if this has to do with your marriage. So Daniel is the angel of marriage, and he is assisting right now. So, you know, it feels very much like there's been, it's not really a struggle, but it's also not really on the same wavelength. It's like there's little barbs, like tiny ones, that are, they poke you and makes you uncomfortable. And it's to do with your marriage. It's and so it's time to have that conversation. It's time to bring about the healing in that relationship. And by morning, then you'll understand the relation, like the result of that is how that feels. Now that's for some of you. For some of you, that's not what it is. It's for some of you, it's with your work situation where that you've been trying to change, and so things in the past have fallen on deaf ears, and this time feels more important to you because it's like, okay, something's got to give now. Like before, I was just hopeful of that. Now it's like I need that to change or to happen. So you will know in the morning if your communication has been effective. Yeah. So, okay, that is also for this. So whether you're, whatever that situation is, whether that's your home relationship, whether it's work relationships, whether it's other people, whether it's your house, whether it's, so yeah, for some of you, you've put an offer on a house, and you'll know it. It's maybe not quite in the morning, but it's very soon that you're going to learn whether that's been accepted or not, or whether your conditions went through, or there's something about that you're learning about this week. So that's awesome. So however that resonates with you, whatever portion of your life that you've been working towards, you've been communicating, you've been doing things, you'll find out very, very soon what the outcome of that work has been. So that's really fabulous. And so, okay, here we go next. Teamwork. There's some of this, yeah, see, they're still talking about the same thing. Some of that, what you've been working towards, what you're going to find out very soon, has taken a bunch of teamwork. It's not just you and your work that has been happening. It's other people as well have been contributing, and so acknowledging that, acknowledging how much other people have contributed to this situation, in all ways. So the ones who made it maybe a little rockier than it could have been, but also the ones who helped smooth everything out and helped get the tasks done, right? So noticing that there are all different kinds of people involved in this situation. And so, acknowledging them, Yeah. Everything, pretty much everything in life depends upon a team of people to get it done, to get things moving and shaking, to accomplish things. And so it feels like sometimes you want to just charge ahead and do it all yourself. And some things maybe you could definitely accomplish them in that way. But other things need the team. They need the team, because every member of the team brings something unique, something that only they could bring. So your angels are reminding you that they themselves, like the angels, are also part of your team. Right. So when you have any kind of dilemma, you just need to talk to them and ask them for help, for assistance, for solutions, and then get out of the way and let the stuff come to you, because that's how they work. You're never alone. You never have to figure anything out alone. You never have to do anything alone. Your angels are always there, always available to you. So that's awesome to know, right? Yeah. And here we have, now, at the beginning they talked about you as the healer. And now they're talking about you as the light worker. Same thing, really. And the light worker, holds the torch for the whole rest of the world. So to light the way, to create the path, to be the one willing to step out in front of everyone and lead the way. And so you're being called to do that, and you're very good at it. So everyone, and so here's more of this teamwork. It worked right back to that. Everyone has their own way of being the light worker, of being the leader, and of shining the light. So you do it how you do it. Just because somebody else is standing on a soapbox and making a lot of noise doing it, which we need that, but just because somebody else is doing that doesn't mean you have to. You do it the way you do it. Maybe your best way to spread light is one-on-one with people that you know, that you love, or newcomers that you just encountered. So do it however is your best way, because that's how it's going to work for you. Okay, so let's grab one more bit of wisdom from the daily guidance cards. See what your angels have to say. Okay, one more, angels. I'm not sure if you could hear it I have the headphones on, but there's a bit of thunder a minute ago. So it feels like your whole angel team coming and saying, yeah, this is really, really important. You need to pay attention to this. Reward yourself. You've been working hard. You've been doing stuff. You've been working really hard at communication. So good for you, right? And you've made a lot of progress in that. Now, I'm sure there's always more progress to be made. However, you've been doing really great at that. So give yourself a reward. Whatever it is that floats your boat, right? Maybe you want to take an evening off and just spend the whole evening laying in the bathtub with scented candles and your book and, whatever. Or maybe you're going to take a weekend off and go somewhere. Or maybe you're going to garden, which you love doing. Maybe, whatever it is, right? Give yourself a reward, because you've been working hard on yourself, and it shows. So good for you. Okay, that's a beautiful reading. So Libra, if you could help me, let's send a whole bunch of love and a whole bunch of positive energy to the whole world. And that, they need it. We need it. We all need it. So let's all be part of this beautiful, loving solution. Yeah. Okay. And there's more thunder. So that's important. Okay. I appreciate you guys. And I love you. And I'll see you next week.